Hello everybody, and welcome to possibly the finale of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Heart. Last time, well, we investigated. Get them the first one. Hello.
Listen.
Do you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everybody else?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like... You okay? You okay? Hina? Hero?
You called for me and so I appear! Genocide! I'm on fire!
Oh god.
Yes!
I'll say right.
My beautiful scissors! Well now.
Gloomy god. Gloomy god?
That's fine.
Unbelievable. Today, I'm feeling white.
Feeling white?
Stop talking.
You got...
They're gonna say I did it, didn't they?
In the name of my family.
Why are you all angry at me? I didn't... They're gonna say, oh, well that person was still alive,
Hey.
but then whenever... Well then why would they be mad at me? Because I didn't mess with them.
However... So...
Let's go. I think I just got way too used to, well, this is why they called me Saul Goodman. Yep. Let's do it. All rise.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a
That's a stand.
special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win.
No!
And of
please!
course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super hard...
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes?
Of course not.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, shoot.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own. What a coincidence. I tip evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence? You guys have all been working
Together, haven't I have evidence. So
Hey, you stole your all out to get me. I have evidence of my...
what a coincidence. Evidence that proves everyone what? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three
that kind of evidence.
Because we all have the same pic. Well, we don't have the same picture, but we all have pictures that, yeah.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Oh.
See? I'm the only one not in it.
Dude, that's so... Oh, that's such a good picture. Everybody's here. God.
Hero, you have a...
Okay, but be careful with it.
Oh my god. That... Dude, that could have been us! That could have been us!
Secret or whatever, I don't care.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude!
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Yep. I think I bring up a pretty good point.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
It doesn't make sense, they're all running. It doesn't make any sense at all.
And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
That's fine. It's for
As
me,
long
the
as
one
we're
thing I'm
talking
thinking-
about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh my god! What in the world? Why is there a fish?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yeah.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it.
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Hmm? So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about?
Yeah! I don't remember ever
Oh, he's
taking
gonna
a
bring up
picture
the-
like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're talking about Hangman's Gambit. Oh, amnesia. How did I not
now
think
I understand.
we might have amnesia?
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable...
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
The videos. Yep, interviews.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened. Idea that we all lost our...
It's totally stupid, obviously. You're saying we all got... Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, I have ever since I got to this school, I remember
everything. Do you remember this?
No, it's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
when you say...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I...
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Thank you, Frederick.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed
Oh,
by the
he's wondering
headmaster.
about the headmaster.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed, we only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all... making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us.
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
I like how he's... Oh, well,
Of
he's
course.
always been playing the same
There's
game.
no way we would
Oh,
all
it's
just
not.
happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters, right? If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, Those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to...
That has something to do with the memories you stole.
But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything.
Well, obviously it has to be Monokuma.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
That much I'm sure.
When you think of it, is the mastermind really here in the...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so...
What does make... Exactly. You're just making stuff... The mastermind
Probably a million.
No,
No, it's
it's
wrong.
actually in this very school. Just upstairs, actually.
There's no question that the
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
You say that.
in the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time, so there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind...
What?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Yeah.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that...
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm...
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait!
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to...
That was all friggin'... That was alter ego.
The
real quick.
mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find...
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving...
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something in... Wouldn't you agree,
Shoot! I got it! All of the wounds covering her body.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however...
That doesn't make any... Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier.
You're wrong.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
Stop!
Not weird, okay?
Okay.
At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Sure, we're gonna deny you. Oh. Make your argument.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100. So, when you think about it, obviously, those wounds in battle.
Are you finished? You didn't deny me
This time,
You made me go all cute.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
There wasn't anything good about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think, obviously, those wounds in battle.
Are you finished? You didn't deny me this. You made me.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was. She must have been so. Obviously.
Got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished? You didn't deny me this. You made me.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
The way they get
Mukuro
better.
was. She must have been so.
She got all those wounds in battle.
No, she didn't.
No, that's wrong.
No, you're wrong. No, that's wrong. No, you're totally wrong.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of.
Anyway, so we can be sure that in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that...
I got it!
Okay.
The one who attacked me.
Was a true mastermind.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden, I naturally assumed she must have been the. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that... Do you have...
Skin tone. Wait, she doesn't have her tattooed, that's true. Darn it! I didn't even notice that.
You never saw her, so you can't have any.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro
Shoot!
You never saw her, so you can't have any. I'm telling you.
you now, it was Mukuro.
You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the
Right or the left hand?
Left hand.
Shoot!
Darn it. No, don't say I failed, please. We can talk about this.
No!
I died. No, let's die.
Refuse to give up yet.
Oh, jeez.
You never saw her, so you can't have any. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the... Oh? Is it the right or the
Left hand? Maybe the right foot. Shoot.
Maybe the right.
You never saw there, so you can't have any... I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the... Oh? And is it the
Right hand or the left hand? Maybe the right foot.
Or perhaps,
Or could it be the hips?
you never saw their fate, so you can't have any... I'm telling you
Now, it was Mukuro equal...
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face.
There's another part of the attacker. Oh? Is it the right or the...
Shoot.
Okay.
You never saw their face, right?
How do I check?
So you can't have any... I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the... Oh? And what is
Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Maybe the right, or perhaps, or could it be the hips?
The hips.
You never saw their... So you can't have any...
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro equal...
You're wrong.
No.
There's another part of the... Oh? And is it the...
The right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot.
Or perhaps, or could it be the hips? You never saw their... So you can't have any... I'm telling you now.
It was...
The right. It was the right
No,
thing. That's
wrong.
the left thing. I got them backwards. Yeah, and I was.
Mukuro had a tattoo, a representation of Fenrir. In other words, but I saw the right hand of the person who attacked. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the map...
Yeah, well, okay. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know...
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire...
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so...
Oh, okay, sure. But what about Kyoko? Uh-oh! No snappy comeback?
If you insist, I don't mind.
Huh?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves...
The key.
Your hand! Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
So.
My scars should suffice as proof.
So she was.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have...
Nope. Not that I see.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful.
Oh, yeah?
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure. As long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances...
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived.
In that regard, you have... I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began.
Then somehow, she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before the culprit stash her somewhere?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed.
Then, she was being stored
But to hide a body here...
I got it!
Yeah, sorry.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean...
Yeah, I mean, they're
That's
gonna be,
right.
you know.
It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to...
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact,
Tarp.
I got it!
About to say, that did not
What
count.
makes
I
me
did
so
not know
sure
where
the
that was.
body was carried from the biolab to the tarp that we found in the... When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one...
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the bio... In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers.
Wow. You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply but you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? Your family. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure you're...
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you...
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto.
Oh crap.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Ah! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
God dang it, that hurt my eyes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Alright. Ugh.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
There we go.
I'm not listening!
Oh my god! I didn't know I needed to switch, god dang it!
I refuse to give up
I didn't know I
yet.
had to switch my bullets. Alright. Did it once, I can do it again.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! You're getting all riled up! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Yep, we gotta restart. Dang! Okay, then it has to be the lights. Yeah, I guess. Darn
I
it!
refuse to give up yet.
That would be like the secret hatch, but that's in the freaking. I was like, well, whatever. Ugh. I gotta get new headphones, man.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
There you go.
This should prove
Listen,
it.
that stupid Muppet.
inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the...
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here.
Maybe 8. Oh, 10, my bad. Cause the other guy.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
That's simple. Just recall who's died here.
Yeah.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being...
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the bot...
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths. But there were only... That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost.
How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Oh, what? Someone died twice? Well.
I got it! What about it? The same person was killed twice.
Huh?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed but one of the victims may have been murdered. And then
Murdered and...
if that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims.
Technically, you're right.
Could easily have happened. No,
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who...
it was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone...
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even...
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of her.
Nothing's gonna be because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Well, you did it because you're the one with cat correction.
Who is this someone else that was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshi, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujis, Mando Owada,
Shut up.
Kiyotaka Ishima, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, whatever.
Ludenberg.
Or maybe Sakura Oga. No. There's no way everyone was murdered twice.
Who is this someone? Was it
Sayaka, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujis, Mando Owa, Kiyotaka Ishima, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, or maybe Sakura Ogami? No, there's no way anyone was murdered. Yes. Shoot. Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujisa, Mondo Owa, Kiyotaka Ishima, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, or maybe Sakura Ogami? Shoot! Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed? Was it Sayaka, Maizono, Junko Enoshi, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujisa, Mondo Owada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, whatever. Or maybe No. There's no way anyone was murdered. Yes. Shoot.
Who could have been murdered twice?
I refuse to give up
I'm
yet.
like legitimately confused. Who was murdered twice? Hifumi! Hifumi pretended, didn't
someone? Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo,
Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi
Yamada, Celestia Lu, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered.
Yes. Well, I don't know.
Shoot. Who is this someone else? That was it Sayaka Maizono, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujisa, Mondo Owada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, or maybe
Sakura Ogami. No.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Who is this
I'm really thinking
was
it's Hifumi because
Junko,
Hifumi...
Leon, Chihiro, Fujisa, Mondo, Owa,
Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi Yamada.
But it's not. Okay, whatever. Hold on. Let's think about this. Let me read what I have to
Is
say.
this someone? Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia
Lu,
or maybe... No.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Who is this someone else that was it?
Sayaka,
Junko,
Nobody was like...
Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi,
Celestia Lu, whatever. Or maybe Sakura Ogami. No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Gotta redo all that now. Because she was hit on the head one time.
Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi,
Celestia Lu, or maybe Sakura Ogami. No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Fuck! Hold on 1 second. Jesus Christ, this is hard.
This someone
Alright.
else
that Mukuro was...
So...
Was it
Sayaka, Junko, Enoshima.
I didn't even think about her. But she didn't die twice.
Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celestia Lu, or maybe... No, there's no way.
Like, I mean, she got stabbed, yes. Like, brutally. with like 70 billion spears, but...
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty...
What do you mean?
Yeah, she got impaled.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wound...
Then there's similarities.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight.
She did look good.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right?
Then it's really true? Wait, so what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the
Who is
That
it?
all makes sense.
We already know the answer. She took Junko's body.
That explains the hair, too.
So Mukuro is total silence. Then I must.
Tattoo. That's all I can think about. I don't know.
The body we
found in the garden.
wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive? That's right.
She made it look like Junko's. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Shoot! Shoot!
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like.
So the mastermind's...
What do you say, Monokuma?
The body we found...
Yes!
No, it's wrong!
That feels so good, dude. Every time when I get one. I only have 3 minutes left.
No. The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her, right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed. Everything in her profile is consistent with.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. Here's my answer.
Is it really?
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Yeah, she...
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eye. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Yeah.
But you yourself confirmed she was...
She was dead. There.
So, the idea that
It must be.
Then you're with
I know you gave it your.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already.
No, of course not.
That's all well and good. But Junko absolutely...
Then both of them are dead, right?
I think we need to look at this from... Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
sorry, but when it shows it twice, I don't know.
I refuse to give up yet.
Replace. I'm so stupid.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Iku,
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
which is why the body's height and weight and...
I don't know anything about this switching That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? Right when she was about to die?
Good point. There's just no way they could have. So maybe the whole idea.
I got it!
It just makes so much sense.
Two of them may have switched places. Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of... After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met is actually
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
That makes sense.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
And we would
and never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the...
Wait, but Mukuro had a. Junko never had any.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of...
Yep.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole...
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was
He's staying
possible
quiet. I don't
is
like
because
it.
the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also...
What's wrong?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her. When did I do that?
Shoot!
shoot. No. What? He tried like taking that away from us, didn't he?
Shoot!
Bruh. Bruh.
I refuse to give up yet.
Dude, I've been dying and retrying this entire game, man. Holy crap. Oh, my controller disconnected. I need to get a new cord or something. I need to get a wireless one.
Yeah.
Okay, why is her model different? Because she didn't have that leg pad. I'm talking about Ao, by the way. Her leg was, not covered with that band-aid until she was pushed over.
I got it!
Oh!
While I was in the AV room, what? You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. Is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had...
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Among Us!
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Oh god, we gotta do this again.
Punishment is waiting for... Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Okay.
That's impossible. Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Oh, was it the group photo?
I refuse to give up yet.
And I one shot. Okay, whatever. Whatever. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. That's impossible.
This should prove it.
Okay. Now, accept fate.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with... I noticed it just a little while ago. In all the photos, there...
What's...
They're hiding their face. That sounds like a little odd.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that...
Yeah, you can tell.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be... And on top of that, in this photo, you... So in other words, at that point... With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl who's... Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her... Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed... that the Junko in the pictures...
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true.
Xander moment?
Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the is still alive.
And she's the one behind... She's the true mastermind.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes...
No, wait!
Don't bother trying. There's no more room for debate. I'll prove everything.
It just tells me that. I want to say this. But I feel like
Here's exactly what happened. We met the old, but that wasn't the
yeah, that's what it works.
The girl we saw before us was actually the sixth, and that girl's name.
Yep, I know this.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a box until Junko. Junko dragged the body out. She fabricated the murder to try. Meanwhile,
I think I got it all right.
here's exactly what happened. Meanwhile,
What? Oh, she came in. See what happened.
here's exactly what happened.
Yep. Well, the rest of it out because
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mats, she left the room. Then she put the same mask up. This was all to make us think the person she wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by she needed to hide. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind me, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. That's the whole story behind.
What?
You can't get out of this.
Come on!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something.
Give it up, Junko.
Over. Did you really think the story would end once? Wrong! There's still.
oh my god.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm stuck. Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma, it was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face?
She sounds so
People have told me
bored!
I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
not.
I
We
refuse
just
to give up
started.
yet.
This. I didn't even see my health bar. I only get one chance now. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, she's a kid.
I got it! And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body. Not even if they're twins. I know, it's such a cliche. So basically, Mukuro and I had the older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister.
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
She had the problem with genocide.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you? That again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means...
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For
What
my
the
plan to
fuck
work,
is
someone
going
had to be able
on?
to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
What is this, Yin Yang?
The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your... I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously ranked, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the... Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra, unworthy of love. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only...
Well, no, of course not. I also did it...
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned
Oh,
everything
whatever.
out and
Get me
knew
out
just
of here.
what was
Darn.
gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided just as I when Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a but she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't...
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the... Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the
I'm gonna
ultimate
throw you
despair,
under
you
a
know?
water
No,
bottle.
I felt despair as long as I can remember.
That sounds fun.
Like I never should
When
have
you
been
realize
born
it's
at
like
all.
17,000 gallons.
When I was born, I cried. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way. So you just murdered your own...
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so... Killing my precious sister with my... That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super.
Okay,
it
you get
just
it.
feels.
What the hell?
And my sister too. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, she must have died feeling such excruciating hope. I'm so jealous of her.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormal.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nut.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak. So I'm hopelessly attractive. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect.
Huh? Don't you mean had?
What did you just say?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet...
Are you talking about our memory?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. And then...
Alright, then let's just get...
When the group pictures were taken? I got it! It must have something to do with our
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges! All the memories you lost share something in common.
I got it!
Okay.
It was stupid of me to even ask. So then, let me ask you, did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific... Yep, you got it. So that's my... When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
I got it!
Love
The
triangles.
driving force behind the motive you...
Ding, ding, ding. Each video showed the total destruction of your most For example, I ruined all those relationships. It was to motivate your desire to escape and but still, what a cruel thing.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! So, what was the
Second motive?
I got it! It was...
Yay! Makoto got it right again!
Yeah.
Embarrassed and the whole...
That's what got Chihiro and
So?
Mondo
Relax,
killed.
So...
Money, what? Wasn't... Yeah, bribe. Greed.
I got it!
Seek and destroy! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and her greed led to all kinds of death!
What's the point of all this? What?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass...
What? Betrayal?
I got
Oh yeah, because everybody...
in her...
Oh,
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correct.
But what's the point? What meaning is...
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right?
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many they compel humans to. This is what we refer to as the seed of. Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, and that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your what I'm trying to say is the You see, by taking away your memories, of course that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories...
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is the mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave.
What? Why the hell would
A most troubling thought, isn't? But it's not enough. I want more distress. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make so. Just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you. Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see.
What?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what? See your faces sink in. Behold! This is the outside world you've all...
Oh my god. He really did screw over the universe and the Earth.
Dangerous. The world is
What are you talking about?
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember, ain't a fucking excuse for the final class.
Oh my god. Can we just kick her in the friggin' teeth and slit her throat already? Crying out loud. Alright, I'm sorry.
Come on, bitches! Remember or what the fuck happened?
You want us to...
When it comes to that crazy, confusing...
I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one of your...
I mean, what am I... Nobody... This is the end for all of us. What other... Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to When it comes to that crazy... I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one of...
I mean, what am I supposed to...
Can remember anything?
Wait, yes, I got can.
Shoot! Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened?
You want us to remember... When it comes to that crazy... I don't understand. What's the meaning of... Is this another one of your...
I mean, what am I supposed to...
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us.
What other choice do we have? Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to remember... When it comes to that crazy... I don't understand it. What's the meaning? Is this another one of...
I mean, what am I supposed to...
Nobody can remember. This is the end
for all of us. What other... Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy. I don't understand it. What's the meaning? Is this another one of?
I mean, what am I supposed to...
I don't remember any.
No, that's wrong. Actually, the other token. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge.
I see. Then even if one personality's forgotten...
What do you say?
Are you telling? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Da, 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 da! It's me, your
He
friendly
said
serial
it.
killer!
Come on, please. No, I don't want to do it. Come on, please. Achoo!
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this?
Huh?
The video that's playing.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the master.
Oh, nice to meet you.
That's enough!
Aye, aye, Roger.
Well?
I don't have all the details. Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something early? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us.
Copy that. Done. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, and as a result, in basically no time flat. The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of this, but Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever
You've been
happens,
watching it this
doesn't
entire
matter
time.
at this exact point. At the end justifies the means. The world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end?
Calm down. It's okay. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything.
I just got so fucking bored waiting. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right?
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer.
But do you think it might be a disease?
Anyway, like I was saying...
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can
So where
confirm
he
that
lost
his entire
everything.
family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore.
Hold on. That just... There's no way that happened to you. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here. Well, yeah. A few weeks ago. Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened? Huh? Well, I mean, you guys all started attending.
I'm so sick of that voice. Sounds like a dumbass.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints at what are the memories I took from you.
Come now, answer us.
How?
I just...
I got it! If we accept that, well, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Another correct answer.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
So we're sophomores.
And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible!
Worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school. Heck, I've never even gone to a single...
This is all just...
What? If 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted. I could never lose.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Well,
No, that's wrong.
apparently you did. So, got no books. Apparently you did.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look. This notebook right.
Huh?
I found it in the locker room. If you don't mind, could you take a look and...
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen...
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda semi... This is absolutely my... But how is this... No.
It looks like you actually did attend class, but somehow you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all what?
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. But just like Hero,
And the reason for that...
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved? Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events?
Sorry if you hear
This was
him.
your... And on top of that, something tragically the biggest, most awful, right before everyone's eyes. You absorbed all that despair, and once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to the— Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more
Actually, never mind. I'm bored.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks. This world is just so desperately fucking boring.
What are you talking?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to—
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves.
Figure out where your memories come apart.
I got it! The moment I lost... When I first came to the gates of this... When I passed out...
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep up. So I don't know much about the details. And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I assumed...
But instead...
The reason it felt so short was because...
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories?
When everyone met for the first time, unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourself.
But by that point, we'd all... That's what those photos reveal.
You were all such close friends, and it was all so you could escape it.
You're the one who set things up to be...
I love.
What?
Once your school life here began, it's only natural that I would.
So, since I love you guys so much, all about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind. Let's go back to... School life during that first year overflowed with... Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The big... All too soon, and the tragedy even made its way here.
What? The most tragic event in human history. I can't believe it's all because of just... Was it some kind of organization?
You have a point. If I had to it was none of those. How can I... Despair is contagious, you know.
You literally just friends.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy.
I just don't understand.
We didn't ask you to try to understand.
Okay, so let's get back. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You got the members of the 78th class.
And then, something super neat happened. Now pay attention. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, that's right. It was... I said...
Now, someone was responsible for that
I got it!
Yeah, I said so. Well, you asked us.
And because...
I just want to try to save on some time, okay? I'm sorry. But we kind of get it now.
But... It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep became a cage that made... I have to say...
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the door, under the...
You mean we trapped our...
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me...
Me and Mukuro had come.
Yeah.
What? Because this was so much more than a simple high school death. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy...
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. So I thought I should show them.
Oops. Is it Havoc? No, it's not Havoc.
I refuse to give up yet.
I don't know. No word starts like that.
I refuse to give up yet.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I thought I hit I, but... Dude, why is my headphones... Whatever. Where's that? Where's Jay?
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Come on, you fucking headphones. Unplug! Because God forbid, these fucking headphones get like tied around everything, man. I'm telling you, man, I need to get a wireless controller for my Switch. Because I hate using the Joy-Cons. I can't even hear what's going on. Yeah, hijack the airwaves. Sorry that I'm not pressing anything. Okay.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell in despair.
Isn't the final?
But in the end, I was able to...
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in...
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life.
Give and take?
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like... we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my...
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed.
And that's the truth. Which is what you wanted, right? You solved the mystery, but despair...
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your...
And if we did, our final desire for creating this world, if you were bold enough, how would you react?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily...
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about. I mean, with the world having...
Meaningless? We've been murdering each other?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other together.
We weren't just random strangers either.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. You're totally awesome, right? So help us! I'll do anything!
A peasant begging for his life?
But I'm sorry to say that all I want
Just
is
stab
despair.
her.
And since there's no reason, there's no argument against. No argument, no understanding.
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever, but there's no real reason for us to believe any...
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat, right? If so, what?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth? Well, you better not. Trust me.
Well, I refuse to give for the sake of.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I didn't kill anyone.
And that's all it took for
Technically,
you
you
to
killed your
start.
fucking
Say what you
sister.
want. Hell yes!
Whatever.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote. Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote.
What?
You guys so full of hope, I've decided to have you vote which one. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, I'll consider that a win. Oh, but don't worry, I won't.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper.
It's okay. Nobody would act.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. You'll have to stay here till you grow old and die.
You mean?
We'd have to just... She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that.
Enter a world fallen from grace.
What are you saying?
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an dying of old age is boring as shit, right? So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant super What?
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto!
Yeah, you've been acting up.
So let me make this clear. If a single person votes for, then only Makoto will receive a...
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave the...
I will force you out.
What I'm saying is...
What? Has your resolve Don't you have...
No!
It's okay. You're right to be... It would seem all of those around you have realized that...
It's so beautiful.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray...
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that... Oh, that's why he tried the lead...
Kyoko!
One person's...
So, who do you think's gonna give in?
No one. We're not gonna...
So boring. Stubborn till the very end. Well, that's fine. Then let's just... It's time for the final vote. And you're...
Oh.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the arrow, the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air. If I died, the purify. In other words, the communal life you've all... You'll have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of... By the way, the air outside is the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifier.
Shoot! We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
Oh.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are... But to live means... So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any... I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I decided to have faith.
By the way, the arrows, the only reason we're up is thanks to the air purifier.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about, and I was thinking, at a time, you only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That sounds like something she... No. Which is why I... Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're up is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want. If I die, the purifier... In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will... Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is... Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated... Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it! Oh, but... No...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to have...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're up is thanks to the air pure... Say whatever you want. If I die, the pure... In other words, the communal life you've all been... I can keep on living! As long as I have my... All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair...
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to... It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
we won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I think we're almost done.
That would be the end of...
I've decided to have...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're up is thanks to the air pure... Say whatever you want. If I die, the pure... In other words, the communal life you've all been living will... I can keep on living! As long as all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life. By whatever means...
So, what will you just die?
Don't lose hope now.
I thought yours were just plain white dots, but I think they...
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he... But even if we're just connected by blood, he would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good... I think you came here for a... You came here to bring down the... You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I...
What the hell are you? So on your stupid faces?
Oh, sorry. I skip all that, honestly.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
Everything is pointless.
No. No.
You suck.
Damn it. I tried going in.
I refuse to give up yet.
It's gotta be good.
You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
Everything is pointless.
No. No.
You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair.
Hope keeps on going.
Yeah. You done now, Junico? You little bitch.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair because all I have going for me is the desire to keep.
I'm gonna walk out that
moving
door and all I'm just gonna see is asteroids and crap. I'm gonna be like, oh.
Going
geez.
on? What's happening?
Hey, I did it.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time.
We just gotta pull the lever.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials with our own hands.
Better call Saul! Sorry. Bye, Junico. Horrible knowing you. Yeah, money!
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost? Well, that's just...
Still don't accept it. Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to self-despair.
What the heck?
You're trying to fight.
Well, that's just totally the best!
What?
So this is despair. And now I... True despair. And now I... True despair.
Just fall in the hole.
Totally the best!
Not pop. Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
Hey. However,
No. There's one last thing. It's fine.
it can't be.
Stop it! How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah.
Don't get in my way!
Oh my god, her eyes.
So this is how the despair... Even a tenth of this despair. Even 100. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that Okay. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got.
God, she is creepy. Oh, she just gets to walk. She doesn't get her hair pulled or grabbed by the hair. Whatever. Oh, what in the world? Is that Facebook? It's all of them! The ultimate punishment? Oh! Writing it like it's nothing. Yeah, we never seen the rocket. Bye! Have fun! Woohoo! Bye-bye, bitch! Huh? The end? Oh, thanks? I guess? Yeah. Epilogue. We'll see the epilogue, too. I don't think it's too much. I don't... Alright.
Hey,
Yeah.
Makoto.
Alright.
So,
Indeed.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outs.
In other words,
But
it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
My beautiful scissors!
It's all over. Oh,
That's enough.
please stop. That would be...
Anyway,
but
for serious.
Let's go.
in other words, am I...
Let's just go, guys. Come on now. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yeah. Yeah, let's read Boom Boom Boom.
you got it.
Hey.
Okay.
Could it be? How about that? Woo!
Woo!
Makoto.
Sorry. We can fix the world! Let's do it. Yeah, we can do anything. We'll find survivors.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anyway?
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still.
I think we should all go back up
really
there and
don't
get the
know what to
pictures.
I guess we graduated?
We should get the pictures and have like a nice little memorial. Because though they sacrificed so much to get us here. Same with the killers, too, because they were the ones... They knew when they got caught. But... The guns are put away. Just a friggin' heat wave. Watch it just be... If it's just normal, I'm gonna laugh so freaking hard. But I highly doubt... What in the world is going on? That's so bright! Oh, well, I guess that's how they would react. They'd be like, oh my god! Ah! I mean... Wait. What?! I don't even get to see the outside world?! Alright, well that was Danganronpa. Definitely one of my longest series. I think it's actually my second longest with 20 episodes. Maybe it's the third longest? This was a great game. Definitely top 5 favorite games of all time. I love the characters. I actually kind of grew more to Chihiro after the trial. Because I just grew to him. I love the gameplay. Was definitely cool. I did have trouble understanding like how to shoot and stuff, but like other than that, I didn't really have any problems. I want to see. Well, I guess you guys can also see me. Oh, wait a minute. What?
Interesting.
Did you really not?
Things are getting vague. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am your headmaster.
Huh. That's going to be very interesting. Yes.
Thrills, chills, kills!
I might actually do that off camera. Oh, that's cute. Well, I want to also look at how many hours I put into this game. 30 hours. Okay. I knew it was a while. But I guess you guys can also see me do this. Let's go to my backlog. Let's go down. Yep, there it is. We can now officially remove Danganronpa off my backlog. I will. I guess I'll switch to like the main camera for this because let's bring it up. Okay. So, I will bring up some thank yous. Thank you for watching, of course. And thank you to Darius, my friend, who has recommended that I play this game. Also, special thanks to Anais, Zach, and Darius also for being in some of the Danganronpa parts. I also want to thank the community because, honestly, I went onto a server that had Danganronpa fans, really nice people. Thank you to Spike Chunsoft for making the game. It's a brilliant game. I can't wait to go and pick up the sequels when I can, because I will give them a go as well. I recommend that you guys also go and play these games. If you watched my series of it, maybe not, because honestly, going into it blind, like I did, was perfect for me. I liked the characters, all the characters. I mean, obviously, I didn't like the ultimate despair because you're not supposed to. That's the whole point of the character. You're not supposed to like them. I noticed that this part I was kind of more antsy to get it done. I don't know how much storage I have on my computer. But I'm going to just give up. I'm going to say one more thing before I head off here. I think I changed my opinion on some of the characters. Toko, I know I changed my opinion on because I didn't like them in the beginning. Then I started to get used to them. I still like Ao. I think the only character I didn't really have too much care for was Leon and Leon, because I didn't see Leon too much. But that's not me saying anything bad about the character or the game even, because the game's perfect. The game's awesome, I will say. I don't have many problems with it. But I mean, there's like some small things, like it's kind of hard sometimes, but I mean, that's kind of the point. It's a great game. I highly recommend it. I love it. Top 5, definitely. Thank you all for watching the series. I'm tired, and I promise that I will say I will come back to the series eventually, but I'm going to take a break from that and visual novels. If you like my playthroughs, go check out my Persona 5 series, which is already 10 parts long, and they're not uploaded. Not all of them are uploaded yet, but they're going to be. I don't know how. I think that's actually going to be my longest Let's Play, Persona 5. Go check out SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, Truth or Square, if you like SpongeBob. Just check out my other Let's Plays when you get the time. If you have any other visual novel games, I plan on going through the next Ace Attorney game pretty soon. Probably December I'll get to it. If you have any Let's Play suggestions, down in the comments are always the best. I check them every day just to make sure I don't miss any. But anyways, sorry that I look tired, but it's currently 2 in the morning, and I'm very tired. And the dog outside didn't really make me feel much better, because I had to go see where he was at to make sure he wasn't out in someone else's yard. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like it, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun thing. Comment down below what I should play next, and hopefully I'll take that into consideration. But thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.